not paying their fair share. The numbers don't lie.
We saw customers with bills $900, over $1,000.
When I noticed my electric bill gone up, I started asking my neighbors, is your bill also going up? And they had no idea that this was happening.
If you live in any of these states, your electric bill is higher this summer. It's not because of anything you do. You're paying more because the world's biggest tech companies are building so many data centers. Big tech's quest for artificial intelligence is creating a tidal wave of new costs that are about to hit all of us, even if you live nowhere near a data center. If policymakers fail to change anything, by one estimate, electricity rates for average households will spike by as much as 70%.
The big problem is that we're all subsidizing the wealthiest corporations in the world in their pursuit of artificial intelligence.
Cassandra Linez lives in northern New Jersey. In July, she got an electric bill that caught her attention.
The thing I noticed right away was, compared to the same time last year, my bill has gone up, but also I noticed my usage went down.
I wanted to understand why Cassandra and her neighbors are suddenly paying so much more for electricity every month. Between 2021 and 2024, the number of data centers nationwide nearly doubled. Many factors determine what we pay for electricity, but to understand how data centers are making it more expensive, it's important to know that the price that utility companies pay for power is set in regional markets. The biggest of those is a market known as the PJM.
They had a big, what's known as a capacity auction last year. Last year's capacity auction broke all records.
The prices went up by 800%.
David Lapp represents ratepayers in Maryland, another PJM state. He explained to me that when utilities have to pay a higher capacity price, they pass it on to consumers in the form of supply charges. According to the...
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash, dumb honest apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. On to like foreigners, from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. As you can clearly hear for what this man just broke it down, expect more draconian laws. Expect to be paying more for the same thing that you've been paying for less. And all this is under the pursuit. Let me make sure I get this out the way. All this is under the pursuit of the ultimate goal of the New World Order. All right. This is all about. So he's breaking it down, and this guy said it the best, actually. I did pass it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Come on. Where is it?
It's gone up, but also I noticed my usage went down.
I wanted to understand why Cassandra and her neighbors are suddenly paying so...
And he breaks it down, but there's something that somebody says right there.
The data center may be underpaying, and so our rates will go up.
Last year's price increase.
And it's not just PJM. We're seeing this happen across the country.
To lure data centers to their service areas, utilities have started cutting direct deals with big tech, typically hidden from the public.
The concern with these deals is that the data center may be underpaying, and so our rates will go up in order to finance a sweetheart deal for a data center.
Big tech is literally the wealthiest, most profitable industry in the world. They have the capacity to pull out their pocketbooks and cover their costs associated with this data center expansion. Instead, the American people are covering their costs.
I think if the tech companies want to create this open market and have this business, I think they're the ones that need to pay for these infrastructures, not myself.
Expect higher bills. Because what? The pursuit of knowledge. This man has openly attacked the poor. This is why the system was created the way it was. It was for the many to... I'm going to say it like this. It was for the many to help destroy themselves. All right? And what I mean by that, You are taking the tab, meaning us, the people that's in this land, are taking the tab. What I mean by the tab, the course for this new world order to be established. All right. So everybody out here thinking that they have free will and free thought, and the people that's position is going to make your lives better. No, your job is not to the things that you work for. Like everybody work for their whole entire life. They work for their whole entire life to pursue a dream, and this dream that everybody's pursuing is the dream. In order for you to believe this dream, you have to be asleep, and that dream is to have a house, to be financially stable, to have the family that you want, and so forth. So you've been taught a lie to pursue this life your entire life. Now, all these smart individuals, these intelligent people that you claim to be intelligent, don't have you in mind. They never have you in mind. Why? Because they're pursuing higher knowledge. I wish I had kept that thing. This Edomite had made a statement long ago. He says he's in the pursuit of immortality. And if anybody gets in his way, he's going to destroy. All right. So this crazy idea, this is what it is. This crazy idea that they have, the pursuit of immortality, is causing the very destruction of the people. Okay, which leads to the term oppressor. Let me get this.
Fail to change anything? By one estimate, electricity rates for average households will spike by as much as 70%.
The big problem is that we're all subsidizing the wealthiest corporations in the world in their pursuit of artificial intelligence.
And their pursuit for artificial intelligence. So the tab is passed down to you, us the people. Proverbs 28:16. The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor. Why is he a great oppressor? Because he's willing to crush and destroy whomever is in his way to pursue this, I would say, this knowledge that he doesn't really have. Not that, it was a better wording I should have said, but they're pursuing something that they can never achieve. And that's the one thing that they want to achieve is immortality. The game is not what people think it is. It's not about freedom. It's not about the love of man and all this other nonsense. It's about rulership. It's about immortality, to live forever. And their way of living forever is emerging with technology, okay? Because they know that eventually they're going to die. Let me read this real quick. Sirach 19:22 says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of the sinners prudence. So knowledge of wickedness is not knowledge. It says there is a wickedness and the same an abomination. They are is a fool wanting wisdom. So they put in all this pressure for these data centers. That's the word. I was basically machine cities for the higher knowledge and crushing everybody that's around it, destroying people. This is why he's not fit to rule. This is why the Lord is going to remove him out of it, take that candle out, right? This is why Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to take this man out of position, period. because he's crushing everybody. He's the great oppressor. All right? He's the great oppressor that the Bible speaks of. And we could all see with our eyes what's happening. Proverbs, is it possible for anybody to live in this society? Because they have made it so. It says, Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the people are mourning. The cost of living is sky high. People do not have anything, nothing that they can possess, nothing they can say that's of their own. Yet, all your time and effort and strength and power is given to these people. This is why this man has to be taken out. Let me get this one. Well, I love bringing that one. Let me get something different. Oh, Proverbs 28:28. When the wicked riseth, men hide themselves. But when the righteous perish, when they perish, the righteous increase. So wickedness is at an all-time high. All-time high. All right? And the Lord's going to take this man out of power. When the righteous, Proverbs 28:12, when the righteous man do rejoiceth, there is a great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. So we could clearly see what's happening through the Spirit of the Lord. This man has to be taken out. All right, because it says right here, Habakkuk 2:4. Sorry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. So that this man's soul is not right. Period. And it says, yet also because he transgressed by wine, which is his philosophies, okay, he want to reach immortality. He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who largest desire is hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him nations and heapeth unto him people. So he is never satisfied. Here it is, you rule the world, everything's under you, yet you still want more. This is why they want to chip everybody. They want people's souls. Okay? And one more. Is it Slovakia? I had one more. I don't want to speak too long with this one. Oh, you know what? Let me get this one. Luke 10:18. He says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. Because all this evil that this man is doing, the Lord's about to take this man out quickly. All right? He's about to neutralize this devil for good. Because all the evilness that he have done. And the Lord sees it all. He knows exactly what they're doing. All right? They're empowering their system to rule. And people voluntarily aiding them to rule this for the short period of time. But like we always stay through the Spirit. His rulership is over. As soon as he make that shit mandatory, his rulership is done. All right, because that's when the Lord comes into the scene and take him out for good. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.